Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how I do my dramatic glitter cut crease eye look. I did just want to give you a heads up. I am going to be doing this tutorial a little bit slower than I normally do, just that way I can talk you through exactly what I'm doing and why I am doing it. First, I'm going to apply my soft ochre paint pot, but I only need it on the upper half of my eyelid because glitter will be covering the other half. Now I'm taking Blanc Type by MAC as my brow highlight. Using a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to dip it into Rio, which is a soft cantaloupe orange color, and use that in my upper crease. It's just going to add a nice soft blending shade. To carve out my crease, I'm going to use this shade by MAC. It's called Indian Ink. I do believe it's a pro color, but you can pretty much use any shade that you want. And I will be putting this way above my actual crease. The reason for that is that if I put this color in my actual crease, that means when I open my eyes once the glitter was on, it would get all over my upper eyelid, and I don't want that. So because I have hooded lids, I'm going to be putting the crease a little bit higher than in my regular cut crease tutorial. I hope that makes sense. I think it makes sense. Now I'm taking Berry Crush and a MAC 217 brush and adding that right above it just to help blend everything out and add a little bit more color. Because my cut crease line is already so high, I do try and keep the berry color as low as I can, just that way it's not, touching my eyebrow or anything. And then once I'm done blending, I do like to come in and make it a little bit more dramatic with that pencil brush by adding a little bit more of the Indian ink. Now I'm taking MAC's eyeliner mixing medium, and this is an Urban Decay brush that came in one of the palettes, and I am just thinly applying it to my lid. The reason I'm using a brush is so that way I can get it as close to the purple as possible. And I do take it pretty far out. You don't have to put glitter that far out, but I do it just to be safe. The glitter that I'm using I love. It's from Inglot. It's their Body Sparkles in number 59. And I will be using the same brush to apply it, that Urban Decay brush. I don't know where it came from. And I'm gonna apply it pretty much starting at the top of the crease, just that way I can get it as close as possible before the mixing medium dries. And I just start filling it in all the way across. The cool thing about this, you don't have to worry about getting it too close to your lash line because you're still going to be adding the eyeliner. But I pack it on pretty heavy, as you can tell. I want it to be pretty much an opaque layer of glitter. We are not playing here, like, let's do this. Don't be a dummy like me and put on your foundation before you do this because you're gonna get glitter everywhere. Okay, so now we're all done with the glitter and it's time to do the eyeliner, and I like to use this Inglot Gel Liner in shade 77, which is just black, and I will be using a Sigma eyeliner brush number E05. I typically don't use this brush, but I'm going to use it for this look because it is a little bit thicker and it'll help us kind of attack the glitter a little bit more. And I'm just doing my eyeliner like I normally do, just tracing along the top. And for the wing, I just kind of trace the line that I already created. Okay, so now I want to make the crease even more dramatic, and I am using a black eyeshadow. Oh, hey John. Oh, he knows I'm hungry. Anyway, I'm using a black eyeshadow and a soft focus eyeliner brush to cut my crease. And how I'm doing it, I'm literally just tracing in the crease and then slightly pushing it upward, just that way it blends out a little bit better. And then on the inner corner of the eye, I just traced really, really lightly. I do not want anything too dark on the inner part of the eye. I want to keep the dark shading focused on the outer edge. And I really didn't like that like black blob that I have right there, so what I do is I just went back in with the pencil brush and kind of buffed it out to make it look a little bit more blended. Now I am adding my mascara, and you guys already know my favorite mascara to use is L'Oreal Telescopic. It's the business. And like I said, I had makeup on already, so I'm just wiping all the excess glitter off with a makeup remover wipe, and you guys know the Costco ones are like my favorite. They're so legit. Now for the lashes, I'm using these lashes. These are from Lady Moss, and they're called Ariel. They're really spiky and they're really fun, so I kind of wanted to try something different as far as lashes go. You guys know I just typically go with really long and wispy, so I'm trying something different this time. And you guys can see here, these lashes have a thicker band, and my eyes are very round, so it is very hard to get them to stick. It did take me kind of a long time. I think what made it easier for me was to make sure that the glue was really tacky, so that way it would stick easier. And I think what I realized my technique pretty much was to make it stick first on the outer edge and then come back in and tackle the inner corner of the eye. That was the best way that I could do it to where it would actually stick. They're really funky, you know? And for my blush, I'm using a really soft color. This was Cubic. I didn't want anything crazy. But you know my highlighter, like the Mary Luminizer by the Balm, I just can't stop with it. And then for some reason I decided to add even more drama to this cut crease. So here I am adding some more. And then, yeah, it was too much. So I had to go back in and buff it out again. But I just really wanted to give you guys like the most dramatic way possible to do it. For my lips, I just used a really, really tiny bit of Myth lipstick. I think I applied it with my finger. And for my gloss, I'm using Saint Germain by MAC. It's just a really soft pink. I didn't want anything crazy. And we are all done. This is kind of a dramatic look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I don't necessarily recommend using this during the daytime because you'll probably blind people. But it is a really pretty look to wear if you're going out to a nightclub or anywhere with like soft lighting. It'll really make you sparkle and look fantastic. So, you know, whatevs. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching.